Hello, my name is James and welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is a micro review for Three from Hell, Rob Zombie's Three from Hell movie review. Now, I think a lot of people have probably not seen this. It's been limited release, and it's been actually rather hard for me to track down, but I saw it over the weekend, and I thought I'd give you guys my quick thoughts on it. I'm guessing that a lot of people out there that are searching for this review are actively Rob Zombie fans and fans of this franchise. And I say franchise because this is the third film in a series where it started off with the House of a Thousand Corpses and then the Devil's Rejects. So this picks up where after they're incarcerated, they kind of have to make up a loose story that they survived all of the gunshots that they received, and they basically escape prison and then look for some place to have refuge. And that's pretty much the movie. But I think if you are looking for something to wrap it up, this one will give you a lot of the same flavors as that Devil's Rejects. And I think, and if you were a fan of that, then I think you will probably end up liking this film. If you're a fan of Rob Zombie, yeah, you will like this film too. Now, it's not as a bit, surreal, sort of like the way that Lords of Salem was, which I think I need to go back and revisit that one because I feel like I need to take a second look at that one. I was rather harsh on that one when it came out because I was expecting something a little bit more straightforward and not kind of, that surreal thing to it. And 31, it was kind of a bummer that Lords of Salem set him back so much that he had to go out and crowdfund 31 to get that off the ground. And if you like that movie, just the way that it was brutal, then you're going to obviously like Three from Hell, because it's a lot of that sort of same flavor. Now, it's not quite as preachy, like nobody's making huge speeches before they off somebody in this one, like in 31, and it's not like about some sick game. It's just, as I said, more or less them escaping prison and trying to seek refuge, right? So, I like the things in the beginning, how it set up with Sid Haig. Like, obviously, we know that he passed this year, and I like how that was handled. That was handled fairly well, and rest in peace. What a storied career, and I'm glad that he was able to be in this one, if not just for a short while. But it's mostly around Otis, Baby, and the brother guy, or whatever his name is there, the newer guy, that guy. You'll recognize what's going on. And if that's what you're looking for, if you are like a Rob Zombie fan, then you're going to love this movie. So, what did I rate this movie overall? Let's take a look at the quick score sheet right here. I believe that for the most part, everything was fairly serviceable, right down the middle, but I did have to dock at some points, and overall, I gave it a 4.5 out of 10. Wait a minute. You just said that you liked some of the stuff. You were giving me the impression, I was giving you the impression that I liked it. 4.5 doesn't say that I liked it. So obviously there were some things that I didn't. And where did I dock it the most? I docked it in the story because other than the premise that I told you, it doesn't do too much beyond that. It doesn't push the boundaries, which is kind of a bummer. And I'm going to give you one bit of a spoiler here, and it's not major, but there's a point in the film where Otis looks at his sister and is like, she's changed. She's different now. And I wish they had gone and explored more of that. Like, that would have been more interesting, but they don't really do too much more with it. I like the stuff at the end, but it just kind of like, it's pretty straightforward, and it's kind of a bit boring. It's very stylized. There's more than one sequence of somebody walking down the hall in slow motion, and you're kind of like, I don't know about that. Cinematography, serviceable. Score, serviceable. Watchability factor, I give a full 1 point. Not a full 2 points, because that means you would want to own it on Blu-ray. But full point, it's worth looking at, because if you want to know how the series wraps up, you want to take a look how this closes out if it's closed out. It's kind of ambiguous, obviously. What more could they possibly do, though? I'm just kind of, yeah, it's kind of like, well, yeah, you'll know when you see it. Okay, other than that, yeah, 4.5 out of 10, and I'm giving you my negatives here at the end because a lot of you are looking for something to say, yeah, man, that was great, that was fantastic, that was so awesome, and I will grant you some of the stuff at the end was pretty cool. It's just, for me, it was a little bit long, and it was kind of like, yeah. Street from Hell. What did you guys think? Did you want to see this movie? Were you out there looking for this? Was this one of the last movies that you want to watch from Rob Zombie? Should he still make more? Should he try to move on to a different genre and just leave these characters to rest? Let me know in the comments below. All right, that's it. YouTube is recommending a video for you to watch right there. You can see my latest one just right up here. My name is James, and you're watching Mirror Domains. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe.